Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Game of Thrones. Last time on Game of Thrones, we finished out Season 1 with Fire and Blood. Pretty much following Ned Stark's death, the war between the Starks and the Lannisters just kept going, with Robb Stark actually gaining the upper hand in quite a number of places against the Lannisters, which is pretty cool. Because basically the Lannisters are being led at this point by Tywin alone, because Jaime has been captured. Tywin has instructed Tyrion to go to King's Landing and to serve as the Hand of the King in Tywin's stead. The people of the North that are rallying behind Robb Stark have actually decided that they want the North to be an independent state, basically. And they want Robb to be the King of the North, which is really cool. Meanwhile, Daenerys got... Basically, Daenerys saved Khal Drogo, but didn't. He was kind of a vegetable. So she smothered him, burned his body, burned the witch's body, stepped into the flames, was not burned because she's the dragon, and she instead emerged with no clothes, but she emerged from the ashes with 3 new dragons, which is pretty crazy. And meanwhile, at the Night's Watch, the men of the Night's Watch are going beyond the wall to see whatever's out there, save Ned Stark's brother, whose name I don't remember. Sorry about that. And they're going to see who it is, bandits, White Walkers, what have you. Doesn't matter. They're going, and they're going to friggin' kill him. Or kill them, sorry. Yeah, this is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. Let's only keep the comments focused on this episode and previous episodes I have reacted to. With all that being said, let's get right into Season 2. I'm really excited because I love this show, so here we go. Whoa. Peter Dinklage promoted to top billed actor. Holy crap.
Simone helps Adonto celebrate my name day. See that he drinks his fill.
What exactly is a name day? Are they gonna drown him with wine or something? Yeah, they're gonna waterboard him.
More beautiful than ever.
Oh yeah.
And you're going
I
to
always
be
forget that
bigger than
Joffrey has
Hound,
siblings.
but much better looking.
Her father was a confessed traitor.
But still her father.
Yeah.
Surely having so recently lost your own beloved father, you can sympathize.
Yeah. God, I love Tyrion.
My father was a traitor.
I pissed off the edge of the wall. I slept in a sky cell.
Yeah.
Fought with the hill tribes.
Yeah, he's been gone
So
a
many
while.
adventures.
Your father has named Lord Tyrion to serve as hand in his stead while he fights.
Out! All of you out!
Oh, she is pissed.
I would like to know how you tricked father into this.
If I were capable of tricking father, I'd be emperor of the world by now. You brought this on yourself.
That's a good point.
I've done nothing. Robb Stark is a child.
Who's won every battle he's fought? Do you understand we're losing the war?
What do you know
Man,
about
Robb is
warfare?
turning into like
Nothing.
Alexander the Great.
But I know people. We had 3 stocks to trade. You chopped one's head off and let another escape.
Yeah, now you only have one
Fucking
bargaining chip.
furious. Must be odd for you to be the disappointing child.
Ooh. He's been waiting for this for a long time, you can tell.
Lord, the old gods watch
Such a
over
brother
your
thing
brother
to do.
and all our northern.
Maintenance of a holdfast generally falls to the
Bran has
lord.
to take up responsibilities at Winterfell,
Generally,
doesn't
yes, but I've sent all the young men off.
No
to
Catelyn,
fight
no
Robb
Robb.
Stark's war.
King Robb.
What is that in the sky? That's not... I mean, for God's sake, that's not a plane, so what is that?
You've been having those dreams again.
I don't dream.
I wonder how
Everyone
long
dreams.
it's been since
I don't.
the last episode.
Heard some of the men talking
There
about
are a
the
lot of
comet.
time skips in this show.
Say it's an
but-
omen. Say it means Rob will win a great victory in the south.
Did they?
Wait, what was it?
I had
Hold
some
on, I'm
other
gonna take
fools.
us back.
Dream.
Everyone dreams.
I don't. Heard some of the men talking about the comet.
The comet.
Say it's an omen.
Okay.
Say it means Rob.
Red comet means one thing, boy. Dragons.
Oh That.
Dragons are all dead.
Well,
Been dead for centuries.
that's what you think. How interesting to see a comet. The comet. The comet. Oh my gosh. What is this comet?
I haven't seen a girl in 6 months.
I'd keep on not seeing them if I were you.
But he don't like people messing with his daughters.
He don't like people messing with his wife.
Okay
He
then.
marries his daughters, and they give him more daughters. And
Oh.
And on it goes.
I don't think that's how that
Foul.
works.
It's beyond foul.
Look at that pretty little bastard talking to my daughters.
No one will talk to your daughters. You have my word. Now,
Is someone
Sit
gonna
down,
talk to
shut
his
your mouth.
daughters? Like a stupid one?
You want to know where they've all gone?
John, maybe you shouldn't look at
No.
them.
Join up with Mance Raider,
Keep your eyes on the ground, Johnny.
your old friend. We chose different paths. Oh, aye. And you chose the path with no one but boys on it.
Yeah, and you fuck your
They wanted to
daughters.
sleep beneath my roof. And I see this one staring too long. I might just gouge his eyes out.
your roof, your rules.
I mean, first you're gonna have to get to him. It's Jon Snow, and you're some old fart that fucks his daughters. So, I don't think it's a real competition,
Who am I?
Lord Commander.
Lord Commander,
And who are you?
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow,
Who are you?
the steward.
Is this a trick question?
You want to lead one day?
Yeah.
We'll learn how to follow.
What?
For the night is dark and full of terrors.
Who are you? What's happening?
Stannis Baratheon, warrior of light. Your sword awaits you.
That's Stannis Baratheon? What? What?
And I declare
That-
upon the honor of
and
my
we're
house
gone.
that my beloved brother Robert. When Eddard Stark learnt the truth, he told only me. I'll not make the same mistake. Send copies of that letter to every corner of the realm, from the arbor to the wall.
Oh, that's clever.
Time has come.
If not Renly, your grace, join forces with Robb Stark.
Who'd steal the northern half of my kingdom. I've always served thieves according to their deserts, as you well know, Sir Davos.
Friggin'
Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
This dude is at horrible
An
odds.
apology, my king.
What's wrong? Don't like being called boy? Insulted.
No one likes being called boy. That's the whole point of Guardians of the Galaxy.
King Joffrey Baratheon is neither a true king nor a true Baratheon.
Ooh. Yeah. It's not gonna kill Jaime unless specifically told to by Robb. That is a loyal dog right there, I tell you what.
And cum and garlic and rum.
You can smell cum from the balcony.
I love this thing.
You know,
I love the noise.
maybe you should get an air freshener.
Ned Stark actually slept on this. As if the poor man didn't suffer enough.
Oh.
And when those affections become common knowledge, well, that is an awkward situation. Indeed. Especially in a prominent family.
Oh, everyone got the Raven.
Families often forget a simple truth.
Seize him.
What the?
Cut his throat.
Oh.
Stop. Wait. I've changed my mind. Let him go.
Okay.
Step back 3 paces.
You are impulsive.
Turn around. Power is power.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
see if you can take some time away from your coins and your whores to locate the Stargirl for me. I would very much appreciate it.
Demonstration of power. Damn, Cersei. Alright, I take back the impulsive thing. You're just very clever.
I will litter the south with Lannister dead.
King Joffrey is a Baratheon, Your Grace.
Oh, is he?
Did you get the Raven?
You're right at daybreak's wrong. He's rallied an army of 100,000. You know him. You know his family.
I haven't seen Renly Baratheon since he was a boy. You have 100 other lords.
Which of these lords do I trust more than you? If Renly sides with us,
You do need
we'll
Renly.
outnumber them 2 to 1. When they feel the jaws
And
beginning
Renly
to
will
shut,
probably
they'll sue
give
for
up the
peace.
North.
We'll
What does he
get the
care if
Lords
he's the
back.
king?
Father had other children. Besides me and Tom and Marcella.
Yeah, Robert had
What are you
bastards.
asking? I'm asking if he fucked other women when he grew tired of you. How many bastards does he have running?
Ooh. Ooh, everyone stop for that. Back to work, nothing to see here. Let's just keep going. Oh no.
Kill the bastard!
Killing Robert's bastards. So who ordered that? Was it Cersei or Joffrey? Oh man. What the heck? How many bastards does this dude have? This is a complete purging of all of Robert's bastards.
Find him.
Oh man. Yeah, he's with Arya. So if they find him, they find Arya. Crap. Is that it? Yep. And we're back with season 2. I actually have another note to write down. It's not often that I write a note after the episode, but... Alright. Let's talk. Shall we? Holy crap, I have 8 notes. I never have 8 notes. How many notes did I have last time? 4. Good lord. Well, then we have a lot to do. Alrighty, let's see. First up is Sansa. That's what we're talking about first. God, these episodes are long. I have to really remember why I write stuff down. Alright, let's see. Sansa. Why did I write down Sansa? Maybe it's because, like, what can she do when she's that close to Joffrey? Like, okay, last episode we saw she thought about pushing him over the edge and killing him. Okay, what is it? Think! I gotta remember what I wrote these down for. I wonder, like, if she's going to if she's going to have, like, small ways of rebelling against Joffrey as being his bride-to-be. So, like, maybe she can go against his orders. Like, okay, in the beginning when she saved that guy, you know, because Joffrey was just going to straight up, like, wineboard him, and drown him in wine. But then it's like, well, no, wait, it's your name day, so you can't kill anyone. And Scarface, I don't remember his name, but Scarface was just like, no, it's not good to kill anyone on your name day, so probably don't do that. And Joffrey was like, fine, I'll kill him tomorrow. And then Sansa's like, well, wait, he would do much better as a fool than a knight. And Joffrey's like, very well, he shall now be my fool. And it's like, okay, so Sansa saved him, which is great. That's great that Sansa saved him. So I'm wondering how much she's going to actually do. Yeah, adjusting. I'm going to adjust the way I said. I wonder how much she's actually going to do as, like, how much power can she figure out that she has? That's my question. But already there's friction between the two of them. Like when, because, like Tyrion brought up Ned and says, like, I'm sorry for your loss. And Joffrey's like, loss? He's a traitor. Her brother, her mother, they're all traitors. And it's like, but they are still her family. It's still a loss, you little prick. No, he didn't say that, but still. But it's like, yeah, there is friction between them already. Honestly, I don't see why they're keeping Sansa at this point. Well, obviously they're keeping her as a bargaining chip, but I don't see why they're still keeping her as the bride-to-be. So, yeah, that's interesting. I wrote down Bran, which you guys told me it's pronounced Bran, because it's short for Brandon, but I didn't... But sometimes the way, like, with the accents, I get confused. It kind of sounded like they said Braun, maybe? But it is Bran, because it's short for Brandon. So, Bran as the Lord of Winterfell, which makes sense. Ned Stark is dead. Robb and Catelyn are at war. Jon Snow is a bastard, so he can't be the Lord of Winterfell anyway. But even if he could, he's with the Night's Watch past the wall now. Sansa's in King's Landing. Arya is nowhere to be found. That leaves Bran and Rickon. And Rickon ain't old enough, I assume, to be the Lord of Winterfell, so Bran taking charge and having to be the Lord of Winterfell is interesting, and it'll be interesting to see if they go anywhere with that. I don't know. I don't know how many places you can go with that, but I mean, Lord of Winterfell, maybe there's tough decisions he's going to have to make or something. So, we'll see. I wrote down the comet. That was interesting. We just have a comet now. And I'm wondering, like, I don't know, what's the deal with this comet? I'm so curious now. But, I don't know, you never see that. Even, like, in the real world, I don't think. Like, because that comet was there a while. So, and I'm wondering, like, is this the thing throughout the season? Is that we have this comet in the sky? So, that was really cool. And I like all the different, like, ways of interpreting the comet, you know. Some people say it's like, well, the comet means Robb will succeed and be victorious in the war. Other people say, well, it's red for the Lannisters, so the Lannisters will succeed. And the one person, I don't remember what her name is, but basically just the person who's with Bran, she says, like, well, where I come from, when you see a red comet, that means dragons. And it immediately cuts to Daenerys and her dragon, so it's like, technically that one's right, because we don't know, because the war is still going on. We don't know who's going to be victorious, the Lannisters or the Starks. But we know for a fact Daenerys has dragons, so, which is pretty cool. Okay, I wrote down follow because of what the Lord Commander said to Jon Snow. And he says, like, learn to follow. Because he got all up in Jon's face after they talked to the daughter fucker. And it was interesting. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what prompted this exactly. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. Like, what did I miss? What prompted this? Because he slammed Jon Snow against that post. And he's like, who am I? And he's like, you're the Lord Commander. Who are you? I'm Jon Snow. And like, who are you? It's like, I'm your steward? And it's like, yes. You want to learn how to lead? Yeah. Well, then learn how to follow. And then that's the end of that. It's like, what? Did I miss something? What? You guys are going to have to explain that to me in the comments, because I'm not sure what his deal was, getting in Jon's face like that. I guess it's because Jon was staring at the daughter wives during that whole scene, and it's like, Jon, keep your eyes to yourself, man. But he doesn't. It's not like he means any harm in that. He's not looking at them like lustfully, like, or anything like that. It's like, no, he's just looking at them. He's like trying to understand. Maybe he's trying to understand it or something. He's just thinking something. We don't know what it is, but he's just kind of looking. He's just kind of thinking. But he is staring at them, and the daughter fucker doesn't like that. So I guess that pissed off the Lord Commander. So I don't know. Maybe you guys might have to explain that to me. So I'm not sure I really caught that. So leave that in the comments, obviously with no spoilers, but just help me understand that. I wrote down Stannis. Hey, we finally saw Stannis Baratheon in this show. Okay, that was some weird stuff going on. Like, we just randomly cut to people at like a bonfire of statues, and it's like Lord Stannis. I was like, oh, 5 minutes into the scene, I'm figuring out what this is all about. This is Stannis. And it's interesting that Stannis, like, broke the news, like went public about the whole thing with the Lannisters. Because, in reality, he is kind of the last one, he's the only one to know. Jon Arryn figured it out, he died. Ned Stark figured it out, he died. I guess there were other people, obviously Baelish learned it, because Ned Stark told him. I think, I'm pretty sure Varys figured it out too, but they were keeping quiet about it. So Stannis finds out because Ned Stark told him, like sent a raven, because you have to tell him because now that makes Stannis the rightful king. And so he knows, and it's like, I like that it's like Ned Stark was the only one to learn of this incest among the Lannisters, and he got killed. I'm not going to make that mistake. I'm going to tell the entire friggin', like, all 7 kingdoms, all of Westeros, I'm going to tell them that Cersei and Jaime fucking have kids. So, and Joffrey is one of them, meaning that Joffrey is not the king. Stannis is the king. So, and it's interesting that just to see the effects of that throughout the rest of the episode, just everyone learning that. Robb learning that, and then lording it over Jaime. Baelish, he already knew it though, that's the thing. He already knew that, and then not confronting Cersei about it, but just kind of mentioning it, and then her just demonstrating her full power, like just giving her men just quick orders and then following without questions. Like, yeah, screw you, Baelish. You don't have power. She freaking has power. That's what that was. So that was crazy. But yeah, Stannis, I don't know. And Stannis doesn't. I feel like he's the worst off in this war, because it's him and his army. Okay, whatever. He's going against the Lannisters. Okay. Okay, maybe the Lannisters are the worst off in this war because they're fighting everyone else. But he is fighting the Lannisters. He is he's in conflict with his brother Renly because Renly wants to be the king and Stannis isn't going to allow that. He is also somewhat in conflict with Robb Stark because Robb wants the North to be an independent state and him to be the king of the North. And Stannis doesn't want that either. He doesn't want part of his kingdom stolen from him. So that's the thing. I don't think that's a good strategy. I think he does need allies. While, yes, I'm sure he can. It's possible he can defeat the Lannisters, and especially if Renly and Robb Stark are both fighting the Lannisters too. Eventually the Lannisters should run out of resources, but I don't know. But if he then goes after both Renly and Robb Stark, I don't think that's going to work. Especially because I feel like Renly and Robb Stark are going to form an alliance. because I don't think Renly would care about the North. I call it a hunch, but I don't think, like, you know, he wants to be the king. You know, he wants to be the successor, the true heir to Robert Baratheon. And he knows the only way to do that is to not only defeat the Lannisters, but to defeat Stannis. So it is probably in his best interest to ally himself with Robb Stark and at the end negotiate terms for a northern independence. I think he does need to do that, and I think of all the possibilities of the North becoming an independent state, it has the best chance with Renly. So there's that. So I've already covered Renly, which I already have a note on here. Lord of Light, again with Stannis. I don't know what the heck that means. I guess we'll see what happens. And then the last thing I wrote down are the bastards. How, I don't know who gave the order, but someone gave the order to hunt down all of Robert's bastards. Either Joffrey or Cersei. I'm kind of leaning towards Joffrey because he was really mad about it. So that's the thing. Which technically any of his bastards probably have a better claim to the throne than Joffrey, because Joffrey's, you know, not a legitimate child. He's not Robert's son. Gendry, which I think is his name, does have a legitimate claim to the throne, though. So that's the thing. But I don't know if they're going to go there. They're definitely going to hunt down Gendry, whatever his name is, Robert's bastard. And Arya is there with him, so that'll be interesting to see. And that's pretty much all I wrote. So, really great season premiere. There we go. Really great season premiere. I had a lot of fun, and this is going to be a fun season. And I'm really happy that I'm watching this show, because it's amazing. So, yeah, that is basically it for this video. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Game of Thrones reactions, I've got the full playlist down here. You can watch some other videos of mine if you want. I've got the subscribe button if you haven't done that already. And you can follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you later.